Good morning. Happy Saturday. So basically, yesterday we discussed how a reporter attended a meeting on security in Baja California Sur, and she asked a panel of Mexican officials, which included Victor Castro, which is in the camel jacket on the left hand side, about to shake the hand of State Attorney of Baja California Sur, Daniel De La Rosa Anaya. And they attended this conference, and the reporter who I mentioned, Ziamara, asked him questions about Shanquella Robinson. And from there, we had an update. There were two times during the meeting where they discussed Shanquella Robinson. So it gave us a bit of insight into what is going on with the FBI and Mexican officials. Okay, so as I stated before, let me remove this picture. This is the governor of Baja California, sir, and this is Victor Castro, and he is the one, like I just showed you, that was wearing the camel jacket, okay? And he's the governor of Baja California, sir. It says he took office on September 10th, 2021, so that's about a year and a month before Shanquella Robinson was murdered. And then, of course, we have Attorney General of the state of Baja California Sur. So the Attorney General of the state of Baja California Sur is Daniel De La Rosa Anaya. Okay, and he has a law degree from the Mexico Law School of the Autonomous University of Baja California. So he is a licensed lawyer. Okay. Okay, it says he has a diploma in criminal law and criminal procedure from the Autonomous University of Baja California Sur in collaboration with the Baja California Attorney General's office. And he is, like I said, the Attorney General of the state of Baja California Sur. And Sur means south, so Baja California is south. Okay, and if you look at his resume, it's very quite extensive. So this guy does have experience. Okay, so he is the one that issued the arrest warrant for the direct aggressor, and we already know it's Dejanay. Okay, that's who we saw in the video. Brutally attacking, savagely and brutally attacking Shanquella Robinson. So this is Daniel De La Rosa Naya, and he is the one that I just showed you in the picture that's about to shake hands with the governor. And he is the one with the suit on, like you have the white suit under like a little blazer, vest like jacket. Okay, on the right hand side. Okay, so now that I've went over that again. Okay, so basically there was, like I said, the reporter. She asked that question. I did reach out to the media company that the reporter works for to thank them for asking that question, because just her asking that question gave us an update, and we all very much so needed an update to know what was going on, at least from somebody that knows some insight, right? And who better than the person that issued the warrant in the first place, which is on the right hand side, Daniel De La Rosa Naya. And then, of course, there's the governor who, right there in the camel jacket, which is Victor Castro. So, if you didn't watch yesterday's video,
posibilidad de contribuir a la paz social en
let me go ahead and go over that video. And then what I'm going to do is, after I go over that video that was from yesterday, when they had a meeting to discuss security in Baja California South. So here's the video. It's like 5 minutes long, and it was in Espanol, so I had to, habla Espanol, obviously, so I had to translate it to English, okay? And once I play this video and translate it, I am going to go to the reporter, because the reporter asked the question because obviously they wanted to report what was said. And we already know we have Gerardo Zuniga reporting on Shanquella Robinson, but of course it would be great if we also had other journalist in Mexico. I'm not saying that he's not. He has offered, I would say, I would give him 70% score of credibility. Okay. Some people will say 65, but I'll just say 70, okay? Okay, so what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. What was I want to say? Oh yeah, so anyways, it will be nice to have another reporter in Mexico that's also discussing Shanquella Robinson, because why not? Obviously, Gerardo missed this meeting. He was not able to attend, or he didn't know about this meeting, but one reporter did. So it's always good to have more than one hand working on something. The more people working on something, the better, because not everyone catches everything and everyone can't be everywhere at once. So it's good to have a lot of people working together as collaboration. So anyways, I definitely wanted to find this reporter. I wanted to find her article and just to see her insight or what her thoughts were after she attended the conference. And you never know, because sometimes when you attend a conference, at the conclusion, when it's over, you might even ask questions off record or hear things off record. So I definitely would want to keep track of this reporter as she is reporting on Shanquella Robinson. So I did find her article, but like I said, I'm going to go over the video of her asking the question to the panel of Mexican officials, which included Victor Castro and Daniel de la Rosa Anaya. And once I go over that, then I will read her article, and then that will be it for this video. And then after that, I'll be looking forward to more updates. All right, let's go.
Mejor posibilidad de contribuir a la paz social.
That is the best possibility of contributing to social peace in Baja California. Sir, let there be no more femicides. Last year, except for the North American one, which is we raised it with the United States ambassador so that they can help us arrest the American and the people who attacked her, who was a person, but there are other witnesses there, and the FBI or the U.S. police investigate, capture, and hand over to the Mexican police who committed the crime on Mexican land. That's how we approached the ambassador in Los Cabos last month, and Ken Salazar, and he was in a very good mood. We are working with counsel, we have an extraordinary relationship. Yesterday there was a meeting between the North American consulate and the team of companions and partners searching for the main theme of the disappeared. We don't want to take our finger off the line. We don't want there to be more disappeared. One thing that they give us blow, and that you banish that brutal way that for years the state itself committed. Not anymore, no longer will anyone be missing for any reason from the state. And we will continue to fight this crime against humanity. Companions and partners know that an atmosphere of cordiality, of fraternity has been deprived, because we not only want to have the vision of more and more police officers between violent, right? The less violent the state, the calmer we are going to live in Baja California, sir. Investments will continue to arrive. Okay, so basically he's here saying we are here to talk about security, so let's stay on the topic of security.
Luis Roldán, ¿dónde está Luis?
Sí, señor, el primero
Now this is the part where the reporter is about to ask a question. It says the first to ask the question is Ziamora from Mass Noticias. One question, please, okay? Hey, good morning, Governor, and at the table. I asked you about it. You already commented a little on the subject of the young woman murder in Los Cabos. The issue of extradition is still standing. Also know then this person has not been arrested. What have you been informed in these last weeks, these last days, and about the people who were also present that appear in this video? They have already been identified, and also there is an arrest warrant against the people. Thanks. Well, Pete, thank you very much for your permission. Well, in relation to the question, indeed, there is already a court order for the crime of femicide to the detriment of the victim. They requested so much. The Red File Interpol, the immigration alert has already been issued. Also, for part of the INAMI authorities and for the entry and exit of the country. And I have also, okay, let me pause and let me go over INAMI authorities and for the entry and exit of the country. Let me go over what INAMI is. Okay, what do we do? The National Institute of Migration, in compliance with Mexican laws and international treaties, permanently applies various provisions to grant all foreigners the necessary facilities to carry out legal, orderly, and safe immigration procedures that allow their entry and stay in national territory, with strict adherence to protecting human rights, implementing the regulations established in the migration law and its regulations. What is the IMM? The National Institute of Migration is a decentralized administrative body of the federal public administration dependent on the Ministry of the Interior, which applies current immigration legislation. Mission: implement the immigration policy under the principles of respect and security of national and foreign migrants, regardless of their immigration status, during their entry, transit, and exit from the national territory, recognizing them as subjects of law through the efficiency and effectiveness of the migration paperwork and procedures to contribute to international mobility and migration being orderly, safe, and regular based on the legal framework and with full respect for human rights. So it basically affects their ability to travel. It's dealing with immigration. Okay, that goes back to, says INAMI authorities and for the entry and exit of the country. And I have also requested international extradition with the support of the Attorney General of the Republic and the authorities of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So basically, he has talked to other the public ministry and other officials in Mexico about this case and for all the procedures and protocols. He says, I have already done the pertinent procedures that are required with the North American authorities. Are you following the course of the legal procedure that the North American authority develops based on the protocols of those institutions? And in relation to your question, also, if it is expanded, there is no impunity in the case. It is being fully investigated. It was important right now to obtain, above all, obtain the injunction of the alleged unfortunate facts, but also for omissions. So it was important first to definitely issue the warrant for, of course, Desjardins Jackson. They didn't name a name, but for Desjardins Jackson, but also for omissions. So it's not just about who murdered her, but also for omissions, okay? For those that omitted or covered up, for those that are complicit, or even some situation of criminal authorship thereof complicity. It is also being investigated. In fact, some interviews have also been requested in terms of international collaboration to the North American authorities. Let me go back a little bit.
O inclusive alguna situación de autoría delictiva y de complicidad se está investigando. De hecho, ya se.
So criminal authorship thereof complicity. So for those who were complicit.
solicitaron también unas
It has been investigated.
entrevistas.
In fact,
En materia
some interviews have also been requested.
Colaboración internacional a las autoridades norteamericanas. Colaboración internacional a las autoridades norteamericanas.
In terms of international collaboration to the North American authorities so that they send the interviews of the friends who are the related there to the event. Unfortunately, so if everything has been done, so basically they have been collaborating with the federal authorities in the United States, with the FBI and police in the United States, to interview the fake friends and then have that information sent over so that they are collaborating on this investigation.
Baja California Sur, en conjunto con las autoridades federales, hemos tenido que ir realizando enviar las entrevistas de las y los amigos que son los relacionados ahí con el evento lamentable. Entonces, sí.
Yeah, it says the fake, of course we already know fake friends that are related to the event. So that's who the interviews were collected from and sent from.
Se ha hecho todo lo que la autoridad mexicana, o en este caso.
So if everything has been done that the Mexican authority, or in this case, the Baja California South authorities, together with the federal authorities, have had to carry out a very objective and comprehensive investigation. Thank you. So basically, they are collaborating with the FBI and the police in the United States to carry out a very objective and comprehensive investigation. So the FBI is definitely investigating, trying to build to be a stronger case so there won't be any loopholes or ways to get out of this, because you already know if the glove don't fit, you must acquit. Evidence has to be collected properly. There has to be strong evidence of everything. There has to be, we can all know what happened, but it's all about proving what happened, not knowing. You have to actually have proof. When you go to court, you can't just say, well, this and that. You have to actually have proof. Because remember, you have the prosecutor who will have all the evidence that they will try to use to make the Cabo 5. I say Cabo 5 because I think Nazir is not as culpable. He's more of a negligent. So I think he's pretty much going to be probably a civil case, more so than criminal. But okay, so basically the prosecutor has to have good, strong evidence of what happened in Cabo and what can be proven scientifically, what can be proven with video, what can be proven with text, things that are tangible, things that are evidence. Okay. And then on top of that, you have to remember we have the other side that will be on the defense attorneys, who their job is to find every loophole and every little problem or mistake or anything they can find to try to get their criminal designee or whoever out of the Cabo 6. They have to try to get them off. So if anything does not is not even just a little bit off, they can find a loophole. So it's good that the FBI and Mexico are collaborating to get strong, objective evidence that cannot be argued or disputed against. Evidence, and also comprehensive. Like you have to make sure everything, like dot all your I's, cross all your T's, examine everything, like make sure all loopholes are, just fill them in and make sure that you have good evidence. So as much evidence as possible. And a lot of times, sometimes they actually like to charge somebody with different charges, so at least one thing sticks. So we definitely don't want them to for lack of a better word right now, fuck up this investigation, fuck up everything. We definitely want them to do it right. We want fast and speedy justice, but we also want it right, because if it's not right, and then if the glove don't fit, you must have quit, somebody probably will walk and get off, because there are good prosecutors out there, but there is also good defense attorneys. And we have all seen and know that there are some defense attorneys that they will actually take a case for free, pro bono. They will take a free case just so they can show how good they are as a defense attorney. So you have to be careful that we have good, strong evidence that cannot be disputed, objective evidence, comprehensive evidence, just like he just stated. Okay.
Los amigos que son los relacionados a las autoridades norteamericanas para que
international collaboration in the North American authorities, so that they send the interviews of the fake friends who are related to the case, unfortunate case.
O en este caso, las autoridades de Baja California Sur, en conjunto con las autoridades federales, hemos tenido que.
Okay, so like I said, there's a collaboration.
O en este caso,
everything has been done that the Mexican authority, or in this case, the Baja California South authorities, together with the federal authorities. So he's saying it's not like Mexico and then United States. It's actually the Baja California South of Mexican officials and the FBI. So he's making sure that everyone knows it's a specific area, a specific state that's handling it. Kind of like there's the FBI, North Carolina, Charlotte, like for that area. And then there's also the Baja California South for that area in Mexico. So that's what he's basically making that distinction as to who is collaborating and working together. It's not the whole country of Mexico. It's Baja California South, where he is the Attorney General and where Victor Castro is the governor.
Muchas gracias.
Sí, el siguiente en el orden de participación, Pedro Mazón de Foro 10.
And then the person who asked that question is a journalist or reporter in Mexico. So we definitely want to, like I said, I wrote the, let me actually show you, because I like to show instead of just talk. Okay, so.
Luis, Roldán, ¿dónde
Sí.
está Luis?
Sí, señor, el primero en preguntar es.
Okay, so basically they were asking like, where is Louis Roldan, or where he is, but I guess he wasn't present. So they moved on to the next person, which was Ziamara. It says the first who asked
Pregunta, por favor.
is Ziamara from Mas Noticias. Okay, and remember this is in Los Cabos. So Ziamara from Mas Noticias. So let's go ahead and go over to Facebook now. Okay, so this is Mas Noticias de BCS. Okay, so this is for Los Cabos. Okay, so this is where the reporter works or writes for, okay? So basically that was yesterday, January 13th, when they had that conference. It's actually not a bad page. It actually has 128,046 people. So not that bad. Actually, it says that's how many, 128,000 like this, but 166,000 follow it. So that's actually kind of good, right? And as you see, it says Mas Noticias, the same place. So if we go down to January 13th, which was just yesterday, scroll, and here we go. As you can see, I already translated this page. It says Mas Noticias de BCS. It says they are also investigating the friends who were present during the assault against the victim. They requested interviews with them, they said. So this is a person giving like a insight into their post. There only has 2 likes right now. I'm going to go ahead and give it a heart because I love that this person asked this question. So I gave it a heart. I'm also going to share it to the petition as well. And I already sent them a message thanking them for asking the question so we can have an update over here in America. So I just clicked on the article. So basically, let's scroll down. And as you can see, it says January 13, 2023. And if you look right here, it says Ziomara. So that's the person, right? That's the name they stated. It says Ziomara executioner as a writer or author. I don't know what this translated to, okay? Or if this is even a person, I don't know. Okay. But let me zoom in a little closer so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, see, it's right there. Ziomara, executioner. Okay, let me go ahead and read the article that they wrote, okay? Okay, it says, we asked the U.S. to capture and hand over to us the person responsible for the femicide of a tourist. It says, La Paz, Baja California, sir. The governor of the state, Victor Manuel Castro Cosilla, announced that he requested the support of the United States ambassador to Mexico, Ken Salazar. And remember, Ken Salazar is actually someone that when you sign the petition, an email is actually sent to Ken Salazar. And I already have his email address also as a contact. But yeah, so for the neighboring country to capture and hand over to the South California authorities the woman identified as the alleged perpetrator of the murder of the young American Shanquella Robinson, who was found dead last October in a hotel in San Jose del Cabo. The approach was made during the most recent visit of the American to Los Cabos last December. It was actually October, but okay. And according to the president, there is very good willingness on the part of the ambassador and the U.S. consulate to follow up on the investigation of the case. I guess it meant the governor. Okay, so this might actually be translated wrong because remember, when things are translated, it can throw things off. For his part, the state attorney general Daniel De La Rosa Anaya recalled that there is already an injunction for the crime of femicide against this person, a warrant, right? Likewise, the red Interpol file was requested, an immigration alert for entry and departure from the country, as well as an immediate extradition with the support of the Attorney General's office. In addition, he mentioned that possible omissions or criminal authorship of the facts are being investigated, for which reason a series of interviews with the victim's friends have also been requested, who are presumed to have witnessed the attack against the young woman, according to a video broadcast on social networks. It was important to have the order of the alleged perpetrator, but also due to omissions or even some situation of criminal authorship of complicity, it is being investigated. In fact, interviews on international collaboration have also been requested from the North American authorities so that they can send the interviews of the friends who are related to the unfortunate event. He assured that there will be no impunity in the case, which is being investigated objectively and comprehensively in collaboration with United States authorities. The total or partial, okay, that's just their notice. Okay, so yeah, this is the author, and this is from the reporter who asked that question, and this is the article they wrote following that conference meeting. And keep in mind that when things are translated, it's not always the right word choice, and it's also instantaneously. It's like really fast translation, so it's not 100% reliable. But since I don't speak Spanish, that's the best I can do as far as using Google to translate the web page. And I can also include a link for anyone that actually wants to read the article themselves as well. But usually most people use Google Translate when they are online. Okay, so I wonder if this person has actually, we can see like if they actually have any other articles on Shanquella case. I don't know. Let me zoom out so I can actually have a better view of things. Okay, so I zoomed out and they have a search. So I'm gonna search Shanquella. You know what? I think I actually saw this website before, right? So they have a previous one that says they issue an arrest warrant against a friend of a tourist murder in SJC. They will seek her extradition. And a lot of times the gender gets messed up when it's like online translations. Okay. So and then another one says foreign woman was found lifeless inside a room in Los Cabos. Let's see who this. Yeah, it's the same author. Okay, so yeah, they wrote an article about the arrest warrant when that was issued. I'll read what they put. Okay, it says, let me zoom in on. I'll read their articles that they have. Let's see if there's any discrepancies or difference than what we've already heard, right? Okay, it was FEMA side reported the PGJE who pointed out to one of the companions the direct aggressor of the young victim as the alleged perpetrator. La Paz, Baja California, sir. The State Attorney General Daniel De La Rosa Anaya reported that there are important advances in the case of Shanquella Robinson, an American tourist found dead in a hotel in San Jose del Cabo on October 29th. He confirmed that an arrest warrant had already been issued against the person allegedly responsible for the murder of the young woman from North Carolina, who was presumed to be one of the friends who accompanied her on the trip and is designated as the direct aggressor of the victim. There is already an arrest warrant issued for the crime of femicide to the detriment of the victim and against as the alleged perpetrator of these events, a friend of hers who is the aggressor, in this case of direct aggression, because really it was not a fight. It is a direct aggression carried out by this person. So he is clarifying that it's not, or they're clarifying that it was not a fight, it's a direct aggression, which is true. De La Rosa Anaya reported that the agency under her charge is actually him, but like I said, the gender gets messed up with translation. Under his charge is carrying out all the pertinent procedures, both the procedures for the Interpol file and the request for the extradition of the alleged femicide. Regarding the cause of death, he explained that it was a fracture in the spinal cord in the back of the neck, according to the results of the autopsy that was carried out hours after the report of the facts, at which time the entire investigation began, he mentioned. After an investigation of almost a month handled with great discretion, the prosecutor mentioned that the case is practically clarified. He reported that during this time, they have maintained contact with the victim's parents through the U.S. Embassy and Consulate. While the rest of the friends who were on the trip with the young woman left the country after the events were reported as an accident, all of them should be called to the respective criminal process at the time, he said. Okay, so let's go to another article, the last one. Okay, this one was November 16, 2022. It says foreign woman was found lifeless inside a room in Los Cabos. Okay, La Paz, Baja California, sir. Last Saturday, October 29th, a foreign tourist who was on vacation in Los Cabos was found lifeless inside a room at the beach club Fraccionamiento in San Jose del Cabo. According to international media, the deceased today was identified as Shanquella Robinson, a 25-year-old girl from North Carolina, who at the end of the previous month traveled to San Jose del Cabo to celebrate the birthday of one of her friends. And although the first versions reported that the young woman had died of alcohol poisoning, according to the mother's testimony, a video circulated this Wednesday where the young woman is seen receiving a severe beating by another woman, supposedly from her own group of friends. In the video recorded inside the room where Robinson was found dead, it is observed how the woman violently beats her, punches, and kicks. The images are apparently recorded with a cell phone. As mentioned by the international newspaper Daily Mail, an autopsy report obtained by the deceased's own mother indicated that her daughter's neck was broken. For its part, the state attorney general's office reported tonight that field and cabinet proceedings have begun to clarify the events that occurred on October 29th. According to the judicial authority, it was around 6:15 p.m. when agents received the call from public security elements who reported a lifeless person at the beach club. Therefore, state criminal investigation agents went to the scene where the first investigations were already being carried out under the corresponding protocols. Experts from the Directorate of Expert Services carried out the processing of the place in search of indications that will be attached to the investigation folder, refers to the statement. Experts from the Directorate of Expert Services carried out the processing of the place in search of indications that will be attached to the investigation folder, refers to the statement. Hold on. So this is saying that experts from the Directorate of Expert Services carried out the processing of the place. So I guess this is who does the crime scene investigation, who examined the place, the processing of the place, the scene of the crime. So basically, we need to look into this company or this service or this organization. Okay, the Directorate of Expert Services. Okay, and then the next one says the PGJE maintains the lines of investigation to collect more test data to achieve the accurate clarification of the facts without ruling out any hypothesis, they concluded. So yeah, so this person actually seems to be asking their own questions to the officials. They're asking their own questions and then they are posting it here because some of these statements I have not heard before, right? Well, that's it for now. So basically what I could do next is actually look into this right here, the Directorate of Expert Services, the experts that carried out the processing of the scene. Yeah, so that's the next step, to look into that to see how that all works. All right, have a great day. Bye. And make sure you hit that like button on your way out. Yes, hit that like button. It's free to support the channel and help spread the word. Thank you very much. And have a happy weekend. Why am I talking like this? Let me stop. Hey Aisha. Yeah, hit the like button. It's free to support the channel and help spread the word. Thank you very much. If you have not signed and shared the petition, Justice for Shanquella Robinson, please do so. We need answers. We need answers like ASAP. Okay, I'm being too loud early in the morning. Okay, yeah, the petition is at change.org/Shanquella. That's change.org/Shanquella. So make sure you are signing and sharing the petition. Sandra, I hope you feel better and that COVID, you have a speedy recovery. And yeah, prayers for a speedy recovery. Hey, Michelle. Good morning, Red Lipstick Hustler. Good day, good day. Hey, good morning, Lotus. Yeah, so if you're just getting here, catch the replay. Catch the replay. If the reporter responds to me, I will let y'all know, of course, update. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. If I don't see you on my main channel, I definitely will see you on this channel after the weekend. Unless something update comes up. If something important comes up in the update, I will come on. But most likely, I'll probably be on my main channel. Have a good day. All stay safe and hit that like button. Just hit the like button on your way out. Make sure to hit the like on your way out. Thanks. Yes. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Bye. Yeah, also check out the videos on my main channel as well. Here's my main channel name right here, which most people already know. Okay, so that's my main channel name. So it will be the first thing you see when you search for it. Make sure you follow that channel as well. Yes. Thank you for joining us today and have a great rest of your day. I already read that. All right. I'm about to get some more rest, to be honest, so I can have some rest and some energy for tonight. Bye.